Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to day 2. Hopefully you guys aren't too sore. I'm glad you guys came back. So today we're going to go into a little bit of a workout. We're going to break it up into some sets. I know you see it on a box. Let me explain a little bit of how this is going to go. First things first, we're going to go into that general warm-up. I want you to hit your arm circles forward and backwards for 10. Crisscross. I want you to hit those body weight squats any way you do it. Hit the single leg swings, the balance, the plank. Okay, making sure you guys feel good on that. Now, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go into different sets and reps. So we're gonna start off with these squats. So just like yesterday, we're gonna go into some range of motion, except we're gonna go for reps this time. And I want you to try to get 15, okay? If you could do 15, perfect. If you can't, find whatever number works best for you. If maybe 6 and then you're tired, stop at 6. If 8 and you're tired, stop at 8. Take a minute break. I want you guys to take a minute break. That's the biggest mistake people make, especially as beginners. They don't take that rest time. They want to keep moving. They want to press forward, but then they start losing form. They start losing mechanics, and now the body's not fully engaged in the strength movement that you're trying to apply. All right, so we're going to go into squats. We're going to do 3 sets of about 15 reps. That means you're going to do 15 repetitions of squats, up to 15. Take a break for a minute. If you're a little bit more advanced, and maybe take 45 seconds, maybe 30, but take a break, okay? And then you're going to go into a second set of 15 reps. Take a break. And then your final set of 15 reps, and then take a break. That's already a lot of reps. That's 45 reps if you made it. That's a lot of reps. When you're done, take a bigger break, maybe 2 minutes, walk around, do something, and then we're gonna move into our second exercise, which is a push-up. So just like yesterday, you might have did 1,000, so you're gonna be sore. So when I do push-ups on the second day, I call these sub-max effort, which means yesterday was your max effort. You went as hard as you can for as far as you can, right? That's max, your max effort. Today we're gonna go sub-max effort, which means I'm gonna do as many as I can until I get tired a little bit. So if I could do 13 good push-ups, I'm gonna do like 8 or 9. Bang. Feel good, like I kind of felt it, start to get a little tough. Now I'm gonna stop. So don't forget, when you do those push-ups, hands underneath the shoulders, elbows nice and tight. Find whatever range of motion is good for you, whatever level or elevation is good for you. And we're gonna go into 3 sets of sub-max. So push-ups, take a break, push-ups again, take a break, last set, push-ups again, take a break. All right, guys, for this one, we're gonna use the stairs, or if you have a box, you could use a box, but I think everyone here has at least one step, okay? If you didn't know or haven't seen the video on the step up or the 3 main movements, I think the best are for you. The step up is in it. Watch that video. If you want, I'll put a card up top right now so you guys can see that, but we're gonna use the step, and we're gonna go into a basic step up. The reason I like the step is because you have anchors, you have support. You have things that you can hold on to. So I don't have to go super high. It all depends on your level. Do my knees hurt? I don't know. So making sure we have all the support we can to start, and then start progressing from there. So from here, abs nice and tight. I'm going to put my foot onto the step or the box, and I'm going to keep it on there the whole time. Okay, I'm not taking it off. Now from here, I'm going to support as much as I need to. Stand, all the way back down. Stand, all the way back down. Now here's what I'm not doing. I'm not going to a speed step. This is a cardio movement, okay? I don't want that. This is not a class. I want to work on the strength and building my hamstrings, glutes, and quads. Not only that, my core. So if I want to challenge myself, maybe I'll go a little higher to the second step. But today I'm going to stay on this first step. All I want you to do, now we're going to apply all the things we did in the warm-up. Heel in the box, big toe into the box. Now that's going to turn the glute on. When I stand up, I'm going to stand up, lock everything out, squeeze my glute again, reinforce the quad, rib cage down, and I'm going to slowly allow myself to come down. So now I have to control it, okay? My hamstrings have to control it. My core has to control it. My glutes have to control it. If I just step down, easy. Nothing controls it. Lower back could tweak. Sure, it's a good movement for cardio, but not specifically what we're working on today. So here, heel, big toe, stand up, down, control. Stand up, down, control. Stand up, down, control. Notice how I'm taking my time. And I love to breathe, right? Whenever it gets hard is when I'm breathing. I'm standing, I'm squeezing, bang, full engagement, squeezing, locking my thighs out. Now be careful. Watch the knee, don't hyperextend it. Just lock it up enough to where you can squeeze your butt, and then I'll bring it back down. And then I'll switch. So I'm gonna do 10 on one side. After that, heel, big toe, reinforce, bang. 10 on the other side. Good control. Using the bar whenever I need to. If not, hands on my hips. Control. Control. All right, so we're gonna go 10 and 10. Take a little bit of a break, maybe even a longer break since it's 20 reps total, and then we're gonna go into 3 total sets there. But after your step ups, we're gonna walk, maybe go across somewhere. And now we're gonna superset these with an upper body movement, which is very basic shoulder movement. We're gonna go into W's, okay? W's is a upper back movement, almost like we do a pull-up, okay? So from here, I'm going to keep my feet down in the ground, squeeze my glutes. Arms are gonna come up like I'm reaching up towards the sky, and then I'm going to pull my elbows down and pinch. 1, reach up as high as I can. 2, reach up as high as I can. 3. So what this is like a pull-up. So pretend like you're doing a pull-up, okay? This is sub-scap movement. So I'm just trying to pull my shoulders in, make sure those mechanics are right. So if I want to pretend I'm doing a pull-up, I'm going to pull, squeeze. The harder you squeeze, the more tension you're going to create inside your back. You know, so you can either keep your palms open and squeeze, or you can pretend like you're doing a pull-up and squeeze. The biggest thing I want here is making sure you don't hyperextend. Don't hyperextend that back. Abs nice and tight. Big reach. I'm still keeping my ribs down. Squeeze my glutes. So remember, everything is involved inside this movement. Everything. Big reach. So I'm getting a nice stretch at the top. Now I'm engaging this part here. This part here. The pushing, supporting muscles, the muscles no one sees, the most important ones. And we're gonna do that for 20 reps. So for this series, we're gonna go step ups, 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. If you could only do 5 and 5, do 5 and 5. And then we're gonna go right into 20 W's. Big reach, pull down, all right? You could sit down and do this if you want, just kind of keeping a little bit of an active rest here, but really engaging that back. Once you're done with those 2 movements, take a nice big break, take a minute or 2, and then you're gonna go into 3 total sets. So step up 10 and 10, W's 20, take a break, repeat. Step ups 10 and 10, W's 20, take a break, repeat. Your legs will be fried up, the shoulder gonna start burning, and then we're gonna move into our last part. So for that last part, we're gonna go into a plank. Whatever your plank is, it's just like yesterday. We're gonna go on the elbows, we're gonna go on the hands, you're gonna elevate it, and we're gonna do 3 total sets of as long as you can. Okay, so again, when I say as long as you can, I don't want you there for 10 years. I want you there for about a minute, okay? We don't need a super long plank, but I want intention. When you're inside a plank, say you're doing it on your elbows. When you're on your elbows and you're in plank, here's the main thing. A lot of people do it wrong. They bring their butt up. Their shoulders aren't underneath here. Make sure your thumbs are underneath your nose, okay? Elbows are nice and tight. Now what I'm gonna do with my elbows is I'm gonna squeeze my glutes, and now I'm gonna take my elbows, I'm gonna do this. Boom. I'm gonna pull my elbows in towards my rib cage. That's gonna turn this all on. Sure, I could do a plank and now my hips are arched, my lower back is arched, and I could just balance on my elbows. It's different. That's just balancing. Engage, full intention. I'd rather have a 15-second full intentional plank than a 3-minute plank of me just sitting there reading a book. Something we do not want to do. And like I said, if you haven't seen that video, check the card above, because it's the #1 exercise I think you need to learn as a beginner, because it applies to everything that we do and any movement that you do. You're gonna be able to work out a lot longer because you're building your core and now strengthening that lower back. So again, we're gonna go into those planks, 3 sets, do as long as you can, take a nice break, and then repeat 2 more times. So 3 total sets. 1, 2, 3. 3 total sets. Now I add a little extra credit at the end of this workout. I said go walk for 10 minutes. Now here's the thing, guys. As a beginner, I don't know your fitness level. So if you feel like that was enough, then perfect for you. If you feel like you're ramped up and feel very good and want to keep it going, go outside. Take a timer, bang, hit a clock, walk for 10 minutes. You don't gotta jog, just walk. Get out of your space, move somewhere. If you want to walk around your house, walk around your apartment or house or wherever it is you are, take a walk. Clock it up and just move. When you're done, that'll kind of let you cool down a little bit more. Once you get home, you'll cool down more. You go into some stretches, whatever feels good. But I'm glad you guys came out for day 2. All right, so that was a long one. Tomorrow will be a little shorter, but I'm glad you guys came out, took advantage of day 2, and I hope that you guys are not too sore. Make sure you guys drink a lot of water, all right? Don't worry about carbs, don't worry about that stuff right now. Let's just worry about working out. But if you do have those questions, post them down below and let me know how your workout went. All right, what did you have trouble with? What did you do? What did you feel really good at? What did you kind of have trouble with? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll answer those up for you. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys for day 3. And I promise I'm gonna change my outfit.